Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on the morning of Sunday, June 7th, 2020. Well, you're still protesting on George Floyd up here, and I want to do an editorial and say, Americans, you're down to the bottom of the barrel. And that is it. Two choices you got left. So here it goes. Well, Americans, you squandered 231 years since 1789 of trying to get things right. And despite pleas from different people like Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, and David Eisenhower, or Dwight Eisenhower, you still squandered it. The last 50 especially, you threw it down the drain. So now, with all this fixing the Constitution, watering down the laws, Jim Crow laws, and kicking the can down the road, you're left with these two things. One, amalgamation, and two, disintegration. Amalgamation was proposed by Martin Luther King, but anybody listen? Hell no. I Have a Dream speech in 1963, and nobody paid attention to that. Everybody took from that speech what they wanted to take, what they wanted to hear. Not what he wanted to say, but what they wanted to hear. The only one left that can put the thing straight is Andrew Young, and he's not talking. So therefore, that is the one choice, amalgamation, otherwise known as a monocolored society, where whites, blacks, yellows, reds, he sees, she sees, sit down and say, we got to throw out our Constitution, we got to throw out everything. Being black, being white, being yellow, being red, and form an American society, and therefore a human society. What is it to be human? You all bleed red. I don't see anybody bleeding Dodge or blue here, do I? No, it's all Boston Red Sox. So if you're all Boston Red Sox, why isn't you can't get through? Pigmentation is just something you look at. Is there a difference between a black and a white? I see them all the time, and I don't see a difference. They're both ignorant, they're both arrogant, and they're both a pain in the ass. And that's what I see. I don't see no human being there. I just see two growling beings who don't understand that they had the cup by the hand and they threw it all away. The other one, disintegration. That means that your country goes the way of Somalia, goes the way of the Soviet Union, goes the way of all the countries before you, Egypt, Samaria, everyone. And what do you got? You got factions. You'll have a confederation in the West, and then you got the nuclear weapons. Yeah, what's going to happen to them? Well, if you got white supremacists holding that area of territory, and you got nuclear missile silos over there, and weapons, well, you black boys, I feel sorry for you because they like to blow you up. Same thing with you black boys. If you end up with a territory that has those, you like to blow up whites. See what I mean? You're so arrogant and unresponsive, and none of you know what comprehension is. So therefore, you got disintegration. Will you take amalgamation? Hell no. I haven't seen a race yet that'll take amalgamation sitting down. It takes hard work. There's been two in the history of the civilizations that we know. Ours and another humanoid civilization. And they lived for billions of years before they finally died out. Everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end. We do. You do. Yours will come faster than us. Because you are a short-lived, finite civilization. We, on the other hand, can live a long time. But our descendants may look a little different than us because of ascension. And the civilization, they'll have at least 10% of what we had. And as long as we got that, that's good. So here you are, Americans. Between a rock and a hard place. What are you going to do? This is your private alien and Bubba. Good day.